Hi again everyone, welcome back to the Man Cave. So, the reason for today's video is because I need your help. I was in the garage the other day and a pair of handlebars fell down and whacked me on the head. And that got me thinking, I wonder just how many old parts I've collected over years in this garage from 25 years of riding. Then that got me thinking even more, I wonder if there's enough old parts here to build a complete bike. So that's what the project is going to be. I'm going to search the garage, go in all the corners, all the random boxes to see if I can find enough parts to build a complete bike. Now the bike's not going to use any parts from my current bikes, my current Jitsis, or kind of any modern parts that I've been using as spares over the last couple of years. It's all going to be random old bits that I find covered in cobwebs. I'm going to see what I can create. Now anyone who knows me knows I can't make a decision to save my life. And this is where I need your help. I've got a selection of frames that I could use, but I have no idea what one to use. So I'm going to show you the frames in a minute. I need you to comment below on what you think I should use. Now some of these frames are in a working condition, some are not. So it'll be an interesting project. So I've got frames from around 2009 going up to 2016. So it's a mix of geos, mix of brands, and I think we can come up with some interesting results. So here we have it, a wall of bikes. A bit of a collection over the last couple of years. So we'll start modern. So this is my 2016 bike. BU1K3, these are a sub-brand of Osneys. Yeah, a very solid bike. Bit on the heavy side, but you are never going to break one of these. Fairly kind of modern geometry. Good solid build. Next up we have a Rockman Gabbro 3. Again, nice build, very lightweight. Now, I'm no engineer, so I might be mistaken here, but I kind of think this crack that runs from here all the way around to the other side might mean that this frame is out of action. But like I said, I'm not an engineer, I'm not a scientist, so I might be mistaken. We'll put that in the maybe pile. Now, next up is an Impulse Blast. I had this in 2014, 2015, and I loved this bike. Now, I don't know if I love this bike just because coincidentally I had a really good year that year, and I associate all the good rides with the bike, or if the bike was just that amazing. But yeah, it's a good bike. Now, I got a feeling that there is some crack somewhere. And this one had internal hosing on the other side, so that might be it. But I think it's still a pretty solid build, solid bike. So it could be a good one to use. So this was my 2013 bike. The last Onza I ever had. Onza Genesis, which we stripped down. Again, very solid bike. Good, nice geometry, very neutral geometry, which is nice. Good old solid build. So next up we have the vintage weapons. We have the Limey 3. Now this is an awesome bit of kit. Very unique. So by this time I've been on the Honda team for a few years. Helped develop the bike. And seeing it go through a few different iterations. Yeah, so geometry is nice, build is pretty decent. Now, again, I think there's some cracks on the chainstay somewhere, and cracks on the holes for the internal routing, but there's definitely some cracks around the seat stay, if we can see those. If I can learn how to focus this camera. There we go. Yeah, so those tiny hairline cracks go all the way around to the other side. I don't think it's going to make much difference to the overall strength, but still, cracks are never a good thing, are they? Now, the final thing, the beast. I absolutely love this frame. So this is a prototype Onza Limey 3, the golden bike. This is the only one in existence that's lucky enough to run for a year. Yeah, and it's just awesome, it looks so cool. Again, pretty solid build. We do have some crackage here. See that little one there, and it runs around to the bottom of the chainstay. I ran it with the cracks for a good few months. I kept wondering where all this creaking was coming from, and it turns out it's actual chainstay stretching, which I don't think's ideal, but if you ignore it, it's no problem. Again, I think there's a few cracks on the internal routing, but pretty solid build. I think this is 1090 plus 30 BB, so pretty old school geometry going by today's standards. But yeah, it's a beast of a bike. I think secretly this is my favourite choice. But there we go. Those are my options. So we've got the bike from 2016, the Rockman from 2015, Impulse from 2014, the Genesis from 2013-ish, got the white Limey, which I think is 2010, 2011, and then we've got the golden bike, the golden Limey from 2009. So yeah, let me know what you think. Comment below on what frame you think I should ride. Yeah, give it a share with a few of your friends who might be into the old retro builds. Yeah, and ask their opinions. Yeah, I think it'll be an exciting project. So yeah, let's see what we can create.